Is it rat time? I think it's rat time. Hi, lovers. So I've moved their little cage, which is normally in the hallway, into my room for a bit, because we need to do some cleaning out there and stuff, and put it on top of the big cage. And I had the idea, hey, what if put a little platform there so they can climb up and jump on top of the cage, and then go have lovely climbing adventures high up in the sky on the little cage. They seem to enjoy that a fair bit. Even if I do have to be... I can't just let them do that because they're incredibly stupid and they'll do stuff like this. And I have to be around to make sure they don't fall down like little morons. Because these doors, like, they're pretty well oiled, those hinges, so the moment they put some pressure on them, the doors can move if they shift their weight around. So I do have to be on them to be sure, and nobody's having any little accidents. But they do seem to be enjoying. Hi. Hey, Sapphire. Are you even joining in on it? Blind girl. Good job. But they do seem to be enjoying themselves. Albeit, I do have to... Oh, she's gonna jump at some point. She's absolutely gonna jump. Try and get to the top of the closet. Can't have that. So we're just gonna increase the distance between the cage and the closet by a bit. Because that's always the difficult thing with rats, is like, it's once you let them out of their cage, they will find every way that it is possible to go somewhere else. They will find it, which is why I've pulled the cage out from the wall, because if the cage is all the way up against the wall, then they will feel comfortable climbing down the sides, because they can squeeze, like, they can basically push against the wall, and then climb down and use that as, like, to stabilize them, so they feel really free just climbing around as much as they want, which means they're going to climb all the way down the side of the cage and try and get on the floor, and then I have to catch them, and that's a bother and a half, you little shitbags. So you're not doing that. You get a little outside time on top of the cage, that's it. Hi, lover. Hi. And they seem to be enjoying that. Like, rats generally enjoy climbing. They enjoy climbing up higher and higher and higher. Most of the time, like when they're sleeping, when they're spending time in the cage, they'll be up here. When they're not down there messing around and playing. They enjoy being high up. I should probably turn the little cage around, though. Whoop. Yeah, could you get in? Thank you. There we go. There. Easier to access. Hi, my love. How are you? Are you just hanging out? Yeah. How about you? Curious. Is that Snacks? Is it Snacks? No, it's not Snacks. It's Camera. Hi, Sapphire. The thing I love about her is that even though she's blind, even though she has no idea what she's doing most of the time, she's still so curious and so eager to get out and explore things. Even because she's blind, it scares the crap out of me a little bit. Because she doesn't know where the ground is. She can't see it, so she just kind of has to feel her way around. Yeah, I know, my love. Now, by the way, I'm not going to let them do this for too long, specifically because of... Yeah, but can you find your way back down, though? That's the question I have for you. I'm not going to let them do it for too long, specifically because they'll be walking around on steel cage bars for a long time. And as I've mentioned before, that's bad for their feet, to do that for a long period of time. They get something called clubfoot, which is a bad thing, which rats shouldn't have. What are you trying to do? Where are you trying to go, you little shit? Oh, is it interesting? Yeah, but I'm afraid I'm not opening the top hatch on that cage. You'll have to climb in from the outside if you want. Hi, lover. How are you? Is it fascinating? Don't look at my desk, it's a fucking mess. Very interesting. Very tall, very high up. Oh, are you being sneezy again? Yeah. Whew. That was a bit of a sudden snatch of the snack. There we go. Poof. Let's get Sapphire back down. Oh, yes. Oh, we heard the snack. We heard it. We heard it instantly. Could you sit on my stomach for a sec? While I lean back awkwardly. And get you back down to the base station. If I put her there, she knows where that texture, that fuzzy texture is in the cage, so that immediately tells her where she is. Now, the rest of you. Yes, yes. Yes, there you go. Now, where did Ruby go? Oh, there you are. You're all the way down here. So, that's the end of that. Oh, sweetie. Does my finger taste like snack? Yeah, it does.